Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett. Welcome to another episode of They're Not Dolls with the toymigos. You know who I am. You know the guys. You know what time it is. It's time to rip into it. Tonight's Rip Into It is sponsored by T Blake Makes Shake and Make. I got the brand new G.I. Joe Blue Ninjas. There's your side art. Oh, that is a lot of accessories. Oh no. Oh, what was that? Blue Ninjas. Fancy. Oh, Blue Ninja's accessory box.
Yes.
Yeah! Premature rip. Oh, and I'm done. Cramp. We got swords and a bow. I only got one head.
So no head?
Okay, because I can't take him out of the packaging. I'm just going to put it like that. It's the best we're going to do. We're going to fake it, as always. I love these. I mean, that was a whole specific reason. Not only getting the female ninja, but because of these alternates. That was it. Get yours now on HasbroPulse.com. Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett, and welcome to another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. I am Ernie. Thank you for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. There's a lot of choices that you could be right now, and you're here with me. So why don't you do me a favor? Go tell your friends right now that I am live. Go share it on all your social medias. Make your own post, copy mine, whatever you have to do. We got a great show for you tonight. Come on, family. I need you to help out here. Let's get everybody over here. Let's share it. Let's do our thing that we do and get everybody over here, huh? Let's do that. Come on. Yes, I sound different. I am feeling not so well tonight, but the show must go on. I don't know if it was me screaming at the TV all night because of Star Wars, or am I really getting sick? I hate being sick. I don't want to be sick. I'm like the biggest baby of getting sick because I don't get sick. That's like my superpower of I'm never sick. So when I get sick, I'm like seriously sick. But let's do this thing, okay? Tonight, we have the one and only Darth Moocher in the house from Tosche Station Emporium.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Federation?
What's up, Marco? How's it going?
Good, good. It's Wednesday. That means a lot of stuff. And yes, Torrenzu, I see your comment in there. No spoilers, but it's going to be very, very hard not to. But trust me, I won't spoil it.
Yeah,
I won't spoil nothing.
You need
but
to go watch it. Be part of the replay crew.
Yeah, dude.
So come on, because it was that good. I'm even telling you, like, go ahead and go watch it now.
I know,
Come
right?
back here because it was that good for real.
Yeah, I'm good, man. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, which is chock full of podcasts
going
and Star Wars
on.
talk, and yeah, man. So
Yeah,
this will be so fun.
It's me, and then us, and then we're here together, and then amazing episodes last night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There is just a lot, and then I don't feel good, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. I'm always here to put on a show, and then StreamYard is constantly changing.
Yes.
So I see all this crap like popping up here, and I have no clue. I
We'll
think
have
I'm
to
even
go
on
through
Facebook right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was an update right now too. It's telling me settings and this and that. Like, okay, I'm just. Can I just leave it?
Because StreamYard needs to catch up to a lot of other stream platforms, you know, as far as like their utilities, because very, very structured or very like doesn't give you a lot of tools. And they're slowly starting to implement that. So we do that on our own show, right? Like, you know, there's some tools that I don't even use, you know, like background music and so they're catching up. They're catching up. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome. I know I need Yoko to jump on here and share this with me so then she could tell me how to do it.
Sure.
Because she streams all the time. So,
Yeah.
because, you know, you can share pages with each other and everything. And I'm like, Yoko, come hop on mine so that this way she can get through all this technical stuff and be like, oh, no, do this. And I could be like, okay, cool. Thanks.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can stop exiting out of your own streams. Is that what you're saying?
But that's probably not going to happen, though. It's definitely probably going to happen tonight. For sure.
Okay, so I'll just if I go full
but
screen.
I know you can roll with it.
Sure,
So
yeah.
we'll do that.
We know you'll be back. I hope.
No, I will for sure. But we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Toy Rensu, I know I will try my best to make sure that we try and keep it under wraps. Maybe we'll do earmuffs. I don't know, but I can't stop the chat either because it was just an amazing show. It was everything.
Right.
So
yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good. It's good to be a Star Wars fan
really
right now.
good.
I'm you know, it just is.
It's always good to be a Star Wars fan.
It is. And you know, I know
even
some
better
of the,
right now.
Yeah, I know that there's some split attitudes going on right now.
I just found that out though. Paul was telling me that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Are you serious?" You know, because Paul's outreach, of course, is way broader than mine. So I'm pretty sure it was Yoko who had said it too. Of like, I'm glad that's not on my feed because I didn't know either. Luckily, but I guess there is a lot of. But that's always going to happen with all this fighting and everything. And that's what I say is, enjoy what we get right now because no matter what you're a fan of, there's something for everybody right now. Whether it be from anime to horror to Star Wars to Transformers to Marvel to DC, something is going on out there right now for you. So enjoy it. You know, that's what I say.
It could be worse, right? I mean, people are complaining about their entertainment, right? So I know Star Wars is life to all of us, and it really is. I mean, we take this stuff to gospel, you know. And it's just weird how like it's a different kind of rhetoric out there, right? We could do a show and we're so positive about it. I mean, we're going into all these like theory crafting and just we're getting on our own heads, and then we look at the comments, it's like this is bad, that season 3 is bad, or Mando specifically, and all this, and I'm just like, where was I? Like, I'm not seeing the same things you guys are, you know what I mean?
Correct.
And you know, like, you know us, you know, we're not shy about criticism, or constructive criticism is what we do, you know, constructively. Like, if this didn't make sense, then we'll try to headcanon it all together and all that. But I don't know, man. You know, it just got to the point, it's just like Marvel talk, right? There's a lot going on in Marvel. I've seen some things today about how Disney's canceling the multiverse part of Marvel or something, and I'm like,
well, that's just like everybody saying they're canceling the
right. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, no one's giving it a chance.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, you know,
the only thing I can say about the Disney thing is there's a lot of people going to be getting laid off, and that always sucks. I hate that part of it. So to you guys, I hope everybody stays safe out there and may be able to avoid it. I know some people are going to get hit because Disney is such a huge company.
Yeah.
But I do like the stance that he took. He was taking it from the top and trying to fix what Paycheck did. And getting those people out who really shouldn't have been there. So
that's
like I said too, when it comes to those big head honchos, like, they're getting a ticket out. They're not getting just, hey, go sign up for unemployment.
Oh no, the head honchos are leaving with like 30 mil in the bank. You know what I mean?
Correct. So that's that's a hard part of that situation. Like, okay, you're getting them out. How much does that save other people? The norms, us normies. So again, I hope that everybody within the Disney franchise is okay, safe, and keep your head up out there is all I can say. So as we get into it, yes, it's huge Star Wars stuff. You have Tosche Station Emporium. You've been here before on the show with all your 3D printing and everything.
Yes, I appreciate it too.
For those who don't know, give them a little intro. You know what? Damn it. I'm so sorry. See how fast I'm rolling here? Federation. I gotta check in with them. Mooch, let me check in with everybody right now. We have like 13 million watching. So let me
That's right. I'm a little nervous.
Then, let me say hi to everybody. Give them their little 10 seconds to say hello, whatever they want to do. Perfect. Guys, welcome to the show. If you're new here, because I've gotten a lot of newbies, and again, I think that's thanks to Paul. Thanks, Paul. If you're new, I'm Ernie. I'm the Fallen Fett. I do this a lot of shows for some fun. We got Monday with the Boba Squadron. which is Kevin, Yoko, Paul, and myself, and we intricately break down the Star Wars shows that are going on right now. And then my show right now, and then following this is Sarlacc Digest, where we get into that line talk and try and put it in the lore and the timeline and go at it. A bunch of nerds with a love for it. Then continuing on Thursday, I do Toymigos, They're Not Dolls, our toy show, because as you can see, I'm a collector, and you know how that goes. Collect everything. We say, oh, I only collect a few, but that's not true.
No.
Oh my God, we collect everything. Yeah,
exactly.
As you can see behind you, behind me, and everything.
Yeah.
And then what else after that? Sometimes Evil Diva and I hop on with just that, with the Disney news of how we do Disney. And then I show up in so many other streams, and we got the friends, and we got everybody part of the Fett work. You know, because of like that Toymigos chat, you know, you got Chatmigos Assemble. Yoko has hers Living La Vida Yoko on Twitch at midnight 30. And then you have toyingaround before us with unboxing Thursdays on his toyingaround's channel. And then you have Paul on Sunday with fun boxing Sundays. So there's everything for everybody constantly. And then you guys, you need to help out by subscribing. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all, because that helps all of us out. Drop a comment in there, say hello so I can tell you what's up. Welcome to the show. We treat you like family because we're all the same here. And then do that, but for all the shows. And then go back and be part of the replay crew and watch all our past episodes. And then when you do that too, drop a comment in there, because you don't know how much that helps everybody out. So everybody who I just mentioned and more, you know, Kevin on his from Unboxing Thursdays, he's starting the Enablers crew. So with that, there's a whole thing out there. You got Mike doing Wall XD. He was on the show, High School Creations. You need to go check that out. And then it just stems further. And so everybody has something going on, and we all need to support each other right now in this time. So there's my little Fallen Fett spiel. I'm a nerd. I love to do this. I've been doing tons of podcasts for a long time. I felt that just needed to be thrown in here. I'm hitting a year, coming up a year of already starting this channel. So I didn't hit my 10,000 like I wanted to. So that was too far of a goal, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try again, but you know, I'm at 350, going strong with a lot of love.
500 and then 1,000, and then, you know,
All right, so I shouldn't have gone for the 10,000 immediately.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, okay. All
It'll
right.
get there.
I was going to hit it, you know, but we'll see. But there has been a lot lately with so much going on that have jumped in, and I've seen all these new people showing up everywhere. So make sure you stay connected with this all, please. Yeah. And welcome to the show. So this is my show over here, where I get to talk about all the things that I love and I'm passionate about, and do it a little bit differently and give people some spotlight of what they do and like that. And not only that, but then too, as the listeners, hop on, let's do a show, let's talk, let's do that, DM me. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Welcome everybody. If you don't know, now you know. And there'll be tons of let's get it hype in here, you know what I'm saying? But then there's gonna be tons of bad jokes, and that happens too. And I do not say things correctly, but that's where my honey and Riley and Yoko step in to make fun of me and then tell me the correct way of doing things. So again, go share right now. Welcome to the show. Hit subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all. Then over there where it says say something, say hello, what's up? You're now family. You're part of the Federation. And let's check in and see who's here today. First up, we got Gordon's here. What's up, Gordon? How you doing? Nick's Figs. We got the man himself, Obi-Wan Chingones, who gets this like this is his own. You out there. Yeah, wow. You got to represent out there. We got Marcus Yee. Speaking of Evil Diva, hi, thank you. You're home, so I don't have to worry about somebody breaking in right now. Toy Rensu, what's up? Welcome to the show. We got Santo 1414, such a huge supporter, long time.
He's a good guy.
Long time listener. Everybody here has been for a long time. Even if you're new, I guarantee you're going to turn into long time. So shout yourself out. I want to say what's up to you right now. Let's see. So guys, Toy Rensu is asking, I know it is hard because we're hours away. So remember this for everybody who hasn't been able to yet. And then speaking of Yoko, what's up, Yoko? How are you?
Yoko.
Thanks for being here. Marcus, I think I said RMD, who is also part of a show past.
Nice.
Go check out the replay on that. What's up, RMD? Did you love it? Weren't you just loving it? It was an amazing episode. All of them. Bad Batches 2, Mandalorian, or I just like to call it Paul Show now. Oh my god, it was
As of today,
amazing.
yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm feeling you
Right,
on that,
Gordon. I
Gordon.
mean,
yeah, for reals. What's up, Jesser? We got Jurassic Jesse in the house.
what's up, Jesse?
Wants to say what's up. Let's see. If you don't know, this is Darth Moocher. Just saying hello.
Hey guys.
That is. Winger loses in the house as always. What's up?
Nice.
Showing the love to everybody. Nice. Always out there sharing. If you're in Canada, be sure and follow. Even if you're not in Canada, follow Winger Lose. Lots of updates on toys and everything that is out there. So let's see. Jesse showing love. Yoko, Jesse, Marcus, Yoko, Marcus, Jesse, everybody. All right, here we go. You aren't super. There we go. Okay, so we are caught up. So once again, we got Mooch on with Tosche Station Emporium. You've been here before.
Yes.
And you started doing the thing with your collection of making figure stands.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, that's how it started. Started from there, right? So why don't you go ahead and take it away and let them know what you do.
Yeah. So I'm on my second year. So March of 2001, I think I started.
Has it only been 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years this month. And it started with, collecting, and you guys got me back into the collecting by getting me the very first Darth Vader coming back, and I had stopped for a long time, and so of course it's on the shelf. I'm on, my collection goes from 1 to 50 to 200 to whatever, and just like everybody else, I got tired of them falling on the floor, and did my own. I was trying to find stands that work. I was always actually. This funny thing, as I was against stands, I thought they kind of ruined the aesthetic of the display and everything. With right here with my 3D printer right here, I decided to do my own because I wasn't happy with what was out there. They're too bulky, too clunky. Some of them just didn't work. So the philosophy I was trying to come across was like, I'm designing my own stands, but also aesthetically pleasing. So bringing your displays into more of a presentation, not just a plain stand. And that's why I'd come up with different themes for different lines of figures. As you can see behind me, it's not just Star Wars. I collect, like Ernie said, it went from Star Wars to He-Man to McFarlane to Marvel to everything. And it's been a roller coaster since. But yeah, I mean, instead of the plain stand, which I do make and sell, I have a lot of fun with the themes, going in and trying to look at the shelf and go like, all right, the stands work, they function, they're not falling, but I want them to look better. I want it to, have this whole theme going behind it. And it's been a lot of fun. And like you mentioned before with everybody in the chat too, it's like the community has been just outstanding. You and I talk a lot about going out there in the stores and everything, and how there's rude, everybody's rude. You get into fights. It's just a constant struggle about getting your toys, right?
Yeah, it just happened to me last night. I was just trying to look indie figures, and I asked the dude, like, hey, I've been here a couple times. Any idea when the indie figures are coming out at Target? Yeah. He's like, oh man, I've seen them. They're in the back somewhere. But they're back there. And I'm standing there like,
okay.
Okay. Can I get
Do you want me to go back there? And
yeah, like, just one. And he's like, oh no, man. Like, try again in like a couple days. And I'm like, I'm seriously here just for that. Like, I want to try an indie. I'm getting excited. You're telling me it's there, but hey, bro, come back in a couple days.
Right.
And I was just like, I was discouraged from
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? Like, doing this venture and getting like plugged into the toy community. Like I've listened to toymigos forever since you guys, I mean, you were in Cheney's house, audio only a lot of times. So I've always enjoyed like the community, because again, I come from that background anyway. Even when I wasn't collecting, I was still trying to listen and everything. The toy community itself, what you guys have built up, and all the third party stuff is just amazing to me. Watching like 70 points of articulation, high school design, the Walls XD, all this stuff is so inspiring and so cool to keeps me going, and the support back and forth, like yes. I'm on there. I do the Kickstarter support, liking all their posts and vice versa. And I've got nothing but positive feedback. on all the stuff to get to those 2 years that I'm at now, you know?
Yeah, Mike's stuff went in like 2 days.
Oh, I know. I
Like
couldn't
2.5
believe
days,
it.
which is
I was
great.
just
And now
like,
everybody's trying to hit those stretch goals.
see,
And
it's
so
when
from being out there, I mean, you're starting from an aspect of that, and he took his to, I'm going to make this happen into this project.
Yeah.
And you then have gone so far as to open up the store of Tosche Station Emporium.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from there, you've made not only stands, but then you adapted your stands into different from just your basic to then you had action poses, and you have everything that you need from either your toy photography or your displays or anything. And then you end up with something like this,
right?
That then, so you can have an action pose and not just standing together.
Yeah.
And I've had these forever, so
yeah, and
this
that's
has been on there,
and that was the whole thing, right? Like I was saying, like having all your figures on a shelf displayed in action poses, when they're not on stand, you can't really preserve them without them falling over all the time. So, having more, so yeah, again, start like with the basic, one peg, two pegs, and keeping them sturdy. That's great for like the static poses, but that's boring. Sometimes it's boring. When you have a lot of figures, it works, but those ones in front, like you come up with a pose, but he won't stand on its own, So I was like, you know what? I need a stand that does that, and you won't lose shelf space, and you can do a whole bunch of them, and create the figures that they're meant to be displayed. Your favorite scenes or whatnot. So it's a very it's one of those things I looked at and go, why hasn't that been a thing? Why isn't that out there? With all the especially like with NECA, right? NECA has a ton of stands out there. So everything I'm doing is not a new idea. It's just something that I was like, I'm doing this to make it look like, because I'm a collector. And the collection gets out of hand, and those stands aren't working. You know what I mean? Like they're too big. The NECA stands are like huge, and you could put one figure on there. And with mine, I get like 5 in that area, and you could still
and that's about it.
Yeah,
because then you're knocking down figures who are still on a stand, but because the other stands are getting in the way.
Yeah.
So you perfected it in order to fit on a shelf better, and different stands for what you need.
Yeah, I did it for my needs, and then I as far as like the Tosche Station thing, how it came about, like I was doing it for myself, right? I was like I said, I have my 3D printer, and I'm always doing stuff. Everything is 100% designed by myself. How that came about, I was like, you know what? Let me just throw these on eBay, right? And just let me see if they people like them and whatnot. I want to get feedback and whatnot. And and like 3 hours later, I was selling them. Like, honestly, like 3 hours later, people were buying packs on eBay. So my eBay store is a 2-year, like it's been 2 years since I opened it, March 1st of 2021. And then came up with the name Tosche Station, just because Star Wars fans, and it was just cool, something I can grow on. And then have their own website, and started to do shows. Now I've got these stands into independent toy stores now, working on deals with other ones. So it's a continuously growing thing, and it's awesome. And
speaking of growing, I have it tagged up in the comments for those of you watching.
Yeah.
Or if you're listening and wondering, make sure you go to the comments, because you have now expanded to where everybody has wanted these and got a hold of you. And you found a way to put them on eBay for international shipping now, right?
Yeah. So from day one, everybody's a lot of people overseas, even down here in North America, right, like Canada and Mexico, they're always like, do you guys do international shipping, international? And it's like, I want to, and everything that I've explored really is negative as far as like the cost and the conversion fees. And it was just a very discouraging thing to sell international, that I was like, I'm not going to rush into it. I'm going to find a program that's going to work. Right. And a lot of people, are discouraged with eBay, but I found like they have a program, and it's a program that they've perfected that keeps the cost way down. Right. So I'm talking like $13 to $17 in shipping and fees for like your complete international packages, versus $40, $50 sometimes,
Woo.
And then of course, if you get stuff that's broken, everything, it just wasn't working. It just wasn't ready until I found this program where eBay now has this warehouse thing where you ship it everything to them, and they distribute it globally.
Awesome.
I've heard of nothing but great things about it. So that's why it was like, okay, that's it. That's the program I want to do. And so on the international side, I'm funneling everybody to eBay on my store that I've had there. It's established. You know, you don't have anything to worry about. You know, we back up everything that we sell. And that was like a perfect fit, you know, because with my other website store, it was just too much not in my control. You know, I'm always worried about the other end, like who's getting it, what's, you know, if it's broken or not damaged or whatnot, or it's just something that I really wanted to nail down first. That's why it took a long time. But now it's here, it's ready. I converted the entire store over to the global shipping program, which covers like 200 plus countries.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I hope that goes really well for you. And for those always asking, because we have listeners from everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
All our different shows. There's listeners from everywhere and have always
my
asked,
inbox
so
is flooded with
good
that.
To know.
Do you ship international? Do you ship international a lot?
Good.
You know, and that's like I'm working on. I hate saying that. Like I hate saying like I'm working on it, coming soon. But I had to feel comfortable on my end that you're going to get the product. That's, you know, that's going to be backed and what you ordered and whatnot, and not be like so much money. You know what I mean? They really get you with that stuff.
Yeah, of course. So here you are. You started Tosche Station Emporium with stands. You upgraded your stands. Then you started doing like little set pieces and everything. And you had like the boxes and just to add for people's either photography or displays. Then that takes off. And then the last time you were on, we really talked about the 3D printing stuff, which has gotten crazy. I mean, Dario does it. Everybody does it. I've had Uncanny Sculpts on, and Uncanny does a monthly subscription now to get his heads files and his other little products, and you pay a monthly fee, and then you can print them out at home. That's cool. Landspeeder Luke, I know, does that for Star Wars stuff and everything. And so you've expanded into the same thing though, but you've made it available for everybody. And the last time you were on, we premiered the Good Guys, Bad Guys stand,
right. The GI Joe classified, there
we go,
explosion stands, right? Like, I think on your show I was like talking about it, and I was like, you know what, Ernie, it would be cool to do this. And then like I went right from there to my computer and started designing it.
So these are for your GI Joe classifieds or other ones. There's tons of different applications, but this burst to us is the old school card. That it is. So the display on it is just great. And like, so my Destro, I matched him up to get that of the card art. Of what he was. And then he just pegs right in there. This slides in, and then I set him up sideways to put with it there. And then so everybody just has, all your figures have the holes, right? And then so as you collect everything, all of them are different. So you've adapted the stands to that too.
I found out that even like even with Star Wars, they started out with different footholes, and then they went to like a smaller foothole. And I was like, and same thing with the I know it's hard to do it. You have to sit it on a table to do it.
No, it's because I had him in that pose because he leans.
Oh yeah.
But here's Snake Eyes pose. So you had these, and there's
I've added a bigger foothole or bigger foot peg and a regular standard foot peg too.
Correct.
Adapt, because again, like that Snake Eyes and everything, they're just from the older molds, and they have the bigger foot peg. So the Black Series is worse. I mean, they had
that's everywhere.
Yeah. The Black Series started with all the Stormtroopers. All he had was the bigger foot pegs, right? And then you'd get the feedback, and it all came from feedback too. Like, hey, these don't fit this particular line or whatever, and I would go back to the drawing board and redo everything.
And then you started Space Walls for displays, photography, and DTOFs. And you're right, Yoko. We have Machu, who has made a custom head of Carson. I put that up. He sold those. Those will be shipping very soon as well. And the links in the latest of my Instagram page, go there and you'll see it, because Hasbro has not done a figure of Carson Teva yet. And so we need that. But we got Space Walls to put up, because then like that, these have pegs, or you can put with the stand, and then just look how much that
it's the like with a lot of people are doing like these realistic dioramas. My thing is our display stands with the aesthetic that you want to pose your stuff. And yes, they can be used for like dioramas and whatnot. But they're for displays, and you can piece them together and create like this awesome scene in your head and everything. This is great.
What's up, Lucky Butter? Thanks. Have fun out there.
Nice.
And then the reveal for today is you're doing different space walls.
Yeah, so that's the third version of that one. So just to give you more variety, when you're putting all these together on one big shelf. I was like, what would be cool to something, I have the lighted wall, which you held up, the light wall.
Yeah, because you can put a light behind that and it lights up.
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah, you could put. Then I had, of course, these two walls were available, and I figure, we need a third wall to kind of break it up all up. And that third wall that you have right there, this one right here. Yeah, okay, I have a whole bunch of these, just kind of like lined, and then accent it with the light walls on, together and stuff. And yeah, they just kind of like.
That's the newest one. So these are available in the shop, right?
Yeah, now. they're live right now. So I added a little accent here for a little bit of an effect, like events, different color, whatnot. I always try to do something a little bit, so it's not just the plain print,
But tonight's reveal for upcoming in May, because of course May is like Star Wars month.
Yes,
we get a whole month at Disneyland, May the 4th.
Yes.
Not only May the 4th, but that's my anniversary. You have Revenge of the 5th, which I still like calling it Revenge of the 5th. Everybody goes everywhere. But today's reveal, guys, from Tosche Station Emporium, he stopped by. Check this out.
So yeah, there's your blast doors, displays / dioramas.
And I have them on the peg.
Yeah.
As you can see, all the pegs there that have that. I just grabbed 2 figures real quick, pegged them up. But then you can also do this for your behind it.
Yeah, you put that on the shelf, and you can line up the behind it with all all the other walls. Like you can recreate the Vader versus Obi-Wan Death Star duel, put stormtroopers in the front, and have like a really cool looking display.
Okay, and then so here for photography as well too, this piece pops out, and you could put a light behind it, so you're lighting up the door switch.
Yeah, so for customizers out there, I added a little access slot so you can pop that panel out and create your own. And of course, the doors slide out for expansion purposes. Okay, so if they're not glued in, they are out there, they're snug right there. But yeah, because I want to do like a closed door, a half closed door version. That you could buy the doors only, so you don't have to rebuy everything. It's just the doors. So I did it as kind of, hopefully I did it as screen accurate as possible with getting away with my own little personal touch to it too. But yeah, I mean, so
I'll go back to you.
Yeah, and that
you have one, right?
I do. Well? I have one right here. Same thing, and it's light. They're light. It's made of 18 different pieces. Instead of one print, kind of just one massive print. It's just easier that way. You get a lot more detail. You get a lot more,
what's up, Flanagan? Welcome to the show.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about replacing the doors and stuff, with what we can do with it. I would love to do like a half door one with a diamond, so you could put like Vader coming through the blast doors, just to create different scenes and everything. So yeah.
So this should be ready to go in May, correct?
This was supposed to be launched this month with everything else. But of course, I'm still having supply issues with the filament, the color filament, and I didn't want to replace anything. So I just got my shipment in of the silver and everything. So I'm printing as we speak. So I'm going to put it off until May. And depending on the demand, I might have to do a pre-order thing or not, or taking orders and then stop for a while, because these take a long time to print. Like I said, there's 18 pieces that goes along with this whole design. But I couldn't be happier with it. And the possibilities, again, with the expanding ideas on putting on your shelf, like you put walls behind it on the side. I have a little connector that's going to go on there. Again, I put in a makeshift panel for customizers to go in there and light it up, because there's a lot of people like on my Instagram a lot of people will take my walls and light them up themselves and put all these things on it. It's great. I love it. I love watching it. But yeah, so I'm hoping to have this in full swing come May. Everything will be on my eBay and on my Shopify store and everything. So
okay, the store is already in the description. It's already been there, guys, down in the comments here on YouTube. The eBay store is pasted to the comments right now.
Yeah.
So go up there. So you have your choices on where to look.
So whatever you're comfortable with, you know.
You've also had set pieces to add, like the Star Wars boxes and
so
different things.
Yeah, everything's on there. Like the crates that I made, and they're functioning crates. You know, the lid comes off. Like this one right here, I have all my weapons in it. I have all my Stormtrooper white rifles in there, all the extras and everything. And I just, you know, put them on there, and they're actually in my display, and I have all my extra heads, arms, you know, or hands and everything. And these are pretty popular. They go pretty fast too. But,
yes.
I'm also that's the thing too. I started. It's like one of the I did it. Different, you know, they're doing great. I have a whole bunch for myself. But I actually have a lot more in the computer that I've designed. So like for more different kind of crates, and not just Star Wars too. Star Wars is one of the showcase because that's
what I was going to say, because we're Star Wars nerds. So
yeah, exactly. That's the first thing I designed for is Star Wars.
That's what I was getting into. But you've also, I mean, got into so many other lines and things like that. These are your He-Man displays.
Yeah,
right,
so
for the Masters.
I wanted, on the He-Man stuff. It's like you remember the 80s, right? And it's always bright, flat color, or these bright colors. You know, there was no shading on their toys, right? They were just kind of like these plastic pieces. You know, it'd be kind of cool for the Masters of the Universe lines was to create the purple and green stands, and they're just kind of like a generic rock face that kind of like goes with the Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, and they look fantastic next to all, like when they're all on the line. Yeah, they're great. I love them. I love the colors.
These look awesome, man. And I thought you sent me the turtle ones. I'm sorry, I don't have the turtle ones. Oh, are those available?
The turtles are available. Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you have some right there?
I have one right here. Yeah.
Go ahead. So this is the turtle, which is Dario's favorite.
Yeah, the turtles. It's funny how like Dario sent me or was asking about Ninja Turtle stuff, right? And that's again, that's how all this happens, is we start talking about it. And then I was like, you know what? A manhole cover, of course, but you know, we've seen that before, right? So what's the added twist? Just add the ooze, the green ooze. And I have 2 different versions of it. So this is the Playmates version, because the Playmates have the big square holes, or the you know, big pegs. And then I have one stand that has 2 for the Super 7s and 2 for the NECA.
There you go.
This also rotates. You can put your figure on there and you can rotate it to whatever pose that you want.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Or you could just take it right off and just use it as a manhole stand. You don't need the ooze. So different customizations, you know, different for you. So I'm trying to design things that have the user in mind, you know, that you could do whatever you want on your display. So it's not just this, you know, you can buy, you know, this, a whole bunch, and because, you know, the ooze takes up a lot of space. So you can have your turtles in front and then everybody behind it with the manholes or the other stands. Like I have mine with that. I have my front, all my front figures are the specialty stands, and everybody else on the back, like all the shells, have all the generic two pegs or action stands and everything. So, but yeah, and like I said, everything trying to do something with the user in mind.
Correct. And so like that, if you're, you know, a Turtles fan, we got you covered, or whatever you collect. Because then you also did the blood stands for like horror figures and everything. You have that, and then you have these He-Man ones. Obi-Wan likes these.
Thank you.
I like it too. The colors came out great, bro.
And honestly, like the photos, I really try to do the photos justice, you know, with the little photo box and everything.
Yeah.
They look they look a lot better live. I mean, they just I don't know, they just pop on certain figures, or all the you know, Masters figures. They just pop on there. Like that's probably a better representation right there on Scareglow there. Origins, they fit every He-Man figure that's out there. Not vintage, because they don't have footholes. Vintage don't have footholes, but classic, Revolution, Origins, Yeah. So
Here's the Joe ones. And then speaking of the Joe ones, you also just got the new Super 7 Joes. And that fits on there too. So that's
absolutely
awesome,
fits.
right?
Yep. I was talking to somebody about creating 3 different versions of these stands, one for the 3 3/4, and then one for the Hasbro, and then one for the Super 7. Now, Super 7 they fit great. I wouldn't have to do anything with the base, just because they're a little bit taller. They're like 7-inch figures. I would want the explosion to be higher.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just so it just kind of encompasses the figure a little bit better.
Yes.
But I have the Cobra Commander up there, and he looks great on this just as is. You know, I mean, yeah. So they do work. Yeah.
And then here is 2 walls put together.
Yeah.
Creates a great scene.
Yeah. That's
that works.
Here's a Star Wars. Yeah, of course. You know how hard to get Leia in that pose?
Because she doesn't. Again, Black Series. Come on.
I mean, I have the SH Figure Arts one, and that one is impossible to do that, like, because it's a solid. It's not cloth goods. You know what I mean? And so this is the new archive Leia, and I'm surprised I got her in that pose. But I mean, that's such an iconic pose, right? Like, that's what you want.
Here's 4 put together, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I have a whole shelf in my living room with all the stands in there, and then I'm trying to do one, like I said, with the blast doors in front. Light it up with Obi-Wan Vader fighting, and then like all the stormtroopers in front, and then on the sides having it extended, like Han, Chewie, Leia with a more, just kind of like a cool, cool display. And like I said, they function as an awesome diorama, but plus they're functional stands. Like, they're gonna keep your figures up. They're
What's up, Plasty's in the house?
Plasty, what's up, man?
What's up? How's it going? We got Dario's here. What's up? We gotta go get
Dario. It's so funny. I still have your turtles here because I only have a few, and I keep using his turtles that he sent me for like the prototyping. I keep taking pictures and using them, so they're on their way, man. No problem. I got I did get broke down, and I got some Playmate ones, but I need to get some NECA turtles next. And
so. If you can find them out there,
yeah. But I know they work because Dario sent me some, so like I said, I know everything works. Correct. And I'm being stingy with Dario's figures right now.
That's too funny. So yeah, man, these are amazing. For those of you hopping from other streams and just joining us right now, we got Moocher back here, Marco again, and he runs Tosche Station Emporium for figure stands. We've had him in the past before, and today you see this one over by Bo-Katan. And this one that I have here in my hand, these are brand new into the shop for your space wall needs to go with the other 2 that have already been released. And then today we also showed off the brand new blast doors.
The blast doors. And this is going to be one of, this is the big blast doors. There's going to be a smaller version too.
Okay.
And those doors probably will, like I said, these doors come out. Come all the way out, and for expansion purposes, I was gonna offer one that has almost a closed door with battle damage on it, lightsaber markings, all that stuff, so you can switch them in and out. You don't have to rebuy the entire blast door itself. You can just purchase the doors, and flip them over for like damage goods or damage effects, and then flip them over for regular effects, and trying to do something expanding wise on it. There is going to be a half version, which is, like I said, everything is so funny. I have everything designed. It's the matter of printing them out, prototyping, make sure it fits, and how long and how long it's going to print. Because all I do is watch movies, podcasts, and create and 3D model. You know what I mean?
Will be ready in May, right?
Yeah, those will be available in May. I'm putting that off because we're supposed to be dropping this month, but I had to make sure everything was available. I've ran into that, especially with the GI Joes. I ran into that where I posted it and then I ran out of supply within like a couple days, and I was like, uh-oh. So, but I caught up really fast.
That's awesome.
So I just want to make sure I have enough available at the launch of it.
There's my Fett one. This is how I display them. So I use the action figure stand on there.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
you can't even see.
I do that all the time because I'm constantly messing with my figures. So a lot of times
to get them just close, right?
Yeah.
But these also come with the pegs already ready to go. I just have them, and these are your regular stands that we have.
Those are the action stands, so you can get like a wider dynamic pose. I have smaller ones, like if you just want, like you just want a standard stand, and they fit everything. McFarlane, Marvel, Star Wars, He-Man,
reaction figures.
Yeah, reaction
I did
fits.
them on my videos for those to hold up, and so the regular old school stands work. On reaction figures too. So that's a plus because those are hard to stand sometimes.
Yeah. And I'm also working on, this is just a prototype. Flight stands. Yay.
Oh, for reals. Hold on.
Yeah. So
what do we got there?
Yeah, flight stands coming. They're not going to be in red unless people want them in red. But I mean, I've worked out to where you got the base, and there's a reason why this is recessed. Again, I always try to add a little flavor to everything that I do. So that's going to be almost like an expansion piece where you can pop in something that has a flared out other stuff. When I get more into it, I'll let everybody know, but you can pop an expansion on that and have, a flight, Bo-Katan flying in there up here, and then like maybe some other things happening below her. Ground effects, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, yeah, I think this is they're pretty strong too. I fit McFarlane toys on these. I even put MODOK on top of this and it did not budge. So, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, this is coming soon. I'm going to offer it in black and white, and I'm working on a clear version, resin print, but the clear will probably be the arm and the holder.
Okay.
This right here might remain black or white or whatever. So I'm still working on that. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll throw it on my Instagram and people give me feedback on it. And then I can take that user feedback, and kind of like do the master, version of it. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Flight stands aren't new, right? I mean, that's something that's out there. There's a lot of good ones out there. I'm just trying to do my little spin on it. And again, it's all going to be in this disc right here and how it's going to expand. So
that's awesome, man. I like that.
So that's coming.
Those are going to come out good.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Again, it's all designed. It's just gotta, do the flair on it and start producing them. I do want to talk about like clear, right? Because a lot of people are asking me about clear stands.
Okay.
That's something I would love to do. But 3D printing and clear are like oil and water. You know what I mean? You cannot, not resin print. I'm talking about like regular 3D printing. It comes out cloudy. It comes to brittle. They break. It's just not a good fit. Now, resin is something too where they're not as strong as people think it is. You put a figure on there and you twist the peg, it comes right off on the foothole. So resin printing clear, you'll get the clear, but you're going to break a lot of them. So I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to offer that stuff. If there's something better out there, then I would say just use that, and for the time being until the technology catches up to it. Right. But for something like the flight stands where there's not that much tension, that the clear is going to work. They are strong, but it'll work a lot better with the flight stands.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're trying to adapt it to it and get it to the point where everybody is definitely going to be happy with it, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. The worst thing I'd want to do is have a bunch of feedback saying everything broke, right? So and they break in your figure, you know what I mean? So I just it's one of those things. That's why it's like just like black or white, depending on their shelf background or whatever. The black stands are working fine. But I'm very aware of the clear demand, like clear stand demand. Very aware. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's your Super 7 on those two.
We'll see you later, Fanigan.
Yes.
Gotta go. Great show. Love seeing a fellow printer
getting
it done. Thanks for hopping in tonight. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I wanted to bring up your page.
Yeah.
Real quick.
This is where I do most of my corresponding is in the IG.
Everything that we mentioned before. There's all the different stands and everything, like we said.
I need to update this. Yes.
I mean, this is the old one, but this is still good because it's all available on the shop, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we're good there. And then, this is this. Oh, no. Super 7. Oh, on your regular stands.
Yeah, regular. And if you go over one more photo right there, there's that on the background. See, it works. Okay. Yes. It works great. Again, it could benefit from the explosion being a little bit higher.
Okay.
For the most part, I mean, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know, but it works. I love these figures. I love them.
Classic. Yeah, they have a classic look to them.
He's so good. Just plucked right out of the TV, man. Just so good.
Oh, and this was the bloodstained ones.
Yeah, my
is that new
favorite
NECA Dracula?
Yes.
Nice.
My favorite Bela Lugosi Dracula figure to date. On the blood stands, and like I said, and the blood stands are double pegged also, so you can get maximum support on it. Yeah,
very cool. Here's more of the
yeah. You see how like the front row has the colored the rock stands, and then all the ones behind it. I just put regular pegs on them, or regular stands on there, because you can clump them up better, and because there's a ton of them. There's tons. You should see my Origins collection. Oh my goodness.
Oh, those are the old school ones, right?
Yeah, those are the Revelations. All the Revelations and the new Eternia ones. Yeah, so there's a photo of the example of like the blast doors in the front and having the everything behind it and creating like this cool scene and going forward.
I need that mall.
Mall's great. The mall is so good.
Mall.
Yeah,
I still don't have that mall. Oh man, that looks great right there. So this is all you right here. So the blast doors we just showed.
The crates,
and then you have the new walls behind it.
Yeah. And what I would do is I would I don't have any of my stuff like with lighting kits and all that. Again, like the customizers out there are brilliant. Like they send me things all the time, how they light up my back walls, and it just looks so good.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so hey Dario, there's your figures. But yeah, that's NECA and Super 7 on the same stand, and they just have room for, they're both double pegged, and yeah, they work.
Those look good, man. I like those a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely makes all the displays pop. And then as you can see here, we go down and there's all the different stands.
Yeah,
that we've been talking about. Gosh dang it, dude! I need another Zorana.
Oh yeah.
Stupid GameStop canceled mine.
Really?
Yes, when I've been waiting forever. And they need to give me my money back too, because I already paid, because I didn't want them to try and do that gimmick.
Yeah, we need all the dreadnoughts.
Oh, here we go. Thank the maker.
That's right.
That's nice. And then as you can see, as we go through, there's your classic Keymans on the stand as well too. Those look cool, man.
Yeah, I love it. Like
I like this. That's awesome.
Ernie, I'm gonna fix my headphones real fast.
Yeah, sure. And then we see, like, as we're going through here, like I said, you guys, these fit for all of your action figure needs, for sure. And then, like I said, I have a link down there in the description, and then in the comments, I have the new one for the eBay store, where Marco is now doing the international shipping. So go to the eBay store.
Worldwide.
Yeah, we know you guys. Worldwide. We know you guys have been asking for it. Dude, how do you have so many new figures that I don't have?
I'm out of control. Out of control.
I need this one. Is this the one with the cannon?
Yes.
The big
no.
Capcom 2 cannon? No, this is the other one?
No, this is the retro. That was the retro War Machine.
Cannon. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right.
Such a great figure.
I need the arm cannon. But man, this is awesome. These look great, bro. And thank you for letting me reveal.
Oh, sure, man.
That tonight.
Yeah, I wanted you to have one in hand so you can see like how it's
this
light,
is cool.
it
Because not only that, I know, well, yeah, I've had all these up here, but at the same time too, I can just throw some of the black paper in here to make it look like the doors. You just have to cut it in the same triangle. Yeah. And you can have the close effect too. Like, I've already thought of that. So
yeah, I know that like I was talking to Scott, Scott Solo on our podcast. He was talking about printing out the background of the Millennium Falcon, like like in the hangar, and just putting it right behind it and putting the figures in front, and you've got a display,
Yeah. No, I like that. That's awesome.
AZ Toy Hunter. That's right.
What's up, Mike? We're showing off all the new stuff tonight. Check this out, man, for all the displays. You missed all the turtle stands that he has, but you've already seen them on the page. Go to ToshiStationEmporium.com. Get yours, or on the Instagram that I was just showing off. This was tonight. This is very cool. I'm going to set this up this weekend and get a scene going for sure.
Yeah.
I love that.
So there's that. And again, I do have a smaller one, like the half door, for everything. And then I've got a Death Star or a Star Destroyer bridge that I've been working on too.
Oh,
So you can
man,
have
for
all the bounty
reals?
hunters on top, and then the Imperials on the the
Oh,
whole.
that's what I need. I need
Yeah.
something for my bounty hunters to go on.
Yeah, I'm always looking like at what's there, right? Like you and I
Yeah.
talked about Marvel, like right, doing the Danger Room, right? The
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know how to do it yet, but I want one that's gonna have all the weapons and flamethrowers and stuff that's gonna be out there that you can like peg and maybe magnetize or something that you can
Yeah.
again, it's
Maybe
not.
something like a corner type thing
Yeah,
or a 3 base. Because then,
yeah,
so this way we know it's the danger room,
right,
you
right.
know?
Yeah. You
Because
know,
I mean, we've had the old Diamond Select ones, but those were just, that's not functional. But
yeah,
if you
that's what
came
I'm
up with
saying.
something like that, that'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah. Again, they're displays, but they also serve as presentation. You want to present your collection
Absolutely.
in a different
Yeah.
way than just static poses and
Mhm.
sometimes, sometimes you don't, I mean, like some of those like dioramas, I mean, they're so awesome, but it's so hard to mass produce them. You know what I mean? Like the guys that do the foam stuff, right? They're fantastic, but try to do 200 of those. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's so
Right.
hard to
Yeah.
replicate. And I found like the having that happy medium, 3D printing, because again, 3D printing the lines kind of are a distraction. You get print
Yeah.
lines and they're not always photo realistic. They're are for toy photography and stuff, but this way it's something that's going to be static on your shelves for a long, long, long time.
Mhm.
They're durable, they function, they work, they look great. And for the ones that you want, like I said, with um realistic displays, that's where you go to the those guys that do it, out of the foam and injection molding and everything. It's great.
Cutting and doing all the cuts to make a wall and everything, like, so
It's
time
such
consuming.
Yeah.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, this is time consuming for you, and so it takes time to get that product in there. Like you're saying, these blast doors won't be available to make because it takes time to get everything
It takes
together, of
time,
course.
yeah, because again, those are 18 pieces and
Uh-huh.
then all put together, and then you got the functioning doors that you can pull in and out.
Yeah.
Everything has, of course, you print, measure, throw away,
Yeah.
print, measure, and it's a time process to get it right. But once you get it right, I have my 3D print farm, and I just kind of put it in production along with everything else.
Very cool.
You kind of
I
grow
mean,
with
so
the.
you've moved on from so much from just the stands and had all this. Do you have any ideas still that you want to tackle that haven't? I mean, you showed off the flight stand or anything like that,
Yeah,
but
I
like for
have
another product, like, is there anything that you started collecting new that you're like, you know what I need for this, and it's caused you to have an idea for something,
besides action figures.
anything, or a
Or
new line? Have you started
oh yeah,
collecting any new lines?
well. Oh, geez, new lines. I mean, right now
I mean,
those Super
Indy's
Sevens have
coming.
got my yeah. So Indiana
Oh, the Super
Jones.
7
Okay,
stuff.
so being a gamer,
Uh-huh.
RPG, um, was it the tabletop gaming and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and getting into like D&D and everything. There's always these customizable stands that you have a grid and you can position the grid and everything. Indiana Jones is coming out in June, the new movie. The figures are hitting now. I think Scott just got the whole wave today at the local Targets and everything. So they're coming out, and I wanted to create the adventure wave stands that I'm going to come out with.
Oh,
And these are going to be
really?
all like temple runes, bricks, or cracked floors, booby traps, you name it, you run the gambit. I want to have all these Indiana Jones figures that are coming out and this awesome,
Oh
display.
my god, that'd be dope.
So I have a prototype. Again, the color is not what I'm doing, but it's the functionality. Okay. And this is just the base. So I want to show you guys this. This is the grid system. Now the pegs are not, the pegs are just there for, certain purposes, but you have your regular tile, you have your kind of cracked tile, and then you have your corroded tile. This is just one phase, but that's really not what the function is. So if you wanted to customize this any way you wanted, you just kind of pop these out. Okay. So, and you pop this one here, and they are friction well holding
Oh,
there. So you can organize this any way you want. And it's not just tiles. It can be broken pillars. So if this tile was a broken pillar, you can put this up front, you can put this behind, you can put it behind, wherever you want. Rotate them, so where you want the peg anywhere you want. You know, so I'm getting into that now. You see how it's kind of like the corrosion, and so I'm testing how my printers are going to make these look like temple ruins, you know, bricks or cracked stones, all that stuff. So, and of course, this is going to have a wall too. There's going to be a wall. Yeah. So this is just the floor. This is just the base. So the floor, same principle. You're going to buy, so you'll be able to get the grid, which is all, you know, this whole thing right here. Okay. You'll be able to get the grid and then buy packs of tiles that you can position any way, any combination, any rotation that you want. So that's the next evolution of what I'm working on now. Yeah,
that's
Gordon,
perfect.
like,
that's
and it goes
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it goes with the notion of like, I'm selling you guys this, but this is kind of like my vision. So when you get this, it's going to be your vision. So like if Gordon gets, when you get and you guys organize, you're not going to have the same. You're not going to have
Correct.
the same display.
Yeah, I'm not going to have mine set as Gordon does.
Right.
Or put in the corner. Yeah.
And having them rotate, that means I can make these columns where if you want a clean side, you can position a clean side or a broken side or whatever you want, you know.
Nice.
So like the possibilities just, you know, went from, you know, 0 to 100 and all these things, dead trees, you know, a graveyard, platforms, that, you know, you know, everything. It's just, it's like everything is being worked on.
Yeah.
And so this is where I might have to incorporate resin printing into the fold to get more of that realistic look to certain things. I'll be mix and match and everything. Now, it's so funny. I love this color too. It's such a great color for printing, but I have bought like different kinds of browns, all different shades. So each one of these is going to come in like all these different kinds of, you know, it's going to look like Indiana Jones style background. So yeah, modular, exactly, Jesse. Modular.
Now I need to find an indie figure.
Yes.
So again,
they're
for sure.
And they're, you know, they're good on there. And I just love the fact that you could just like, I can display my Indiana Jones figures different than yours, and it's the same thing. So
that's great, man. I love it.
Yeah. So
that's a cool idea.
This I've had printed for a long time. I've advanced a lot on this. So I'm probably going to make a video on, because I know I'm launching the Tosche Station video, and it's going to be kind of stuff like this, where it's going to be progression videos like this, you know, and maybe I'll do a live stream showing the process of how I'm modeling these, how I'm printing.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that last time, the whole 3D printing, because there's a lot of people who want to know about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Joey?
Yeah, what's up, Boot? But yeah, and also the process of 3D print. I love talking shop, right? So I love having, you know, someone who's into 3D printing, and if it's not working, I love to break it down and, okay, you need this. Let's unclog your machine. Let's do stuff, and resin printing everything. So it's going to be more or less like how to buy a 3D printer in today's market, what to buy, what to look for, you know, beginner's guide, what you can produce on them. I'll get into how I model these things too, you know, so I'd like to share, you know what I mean? Yes, I have a store and it's for your personal displays, but I also like to share the what I'm learning too.
Yes, too.
Yeah, man. It's so funny. Yeah, I barely have 3 of them on my own for myself. I'm constantly taking off my shell and shipping them. But yeah, I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there.
That's very cool, Moocher, man. I appreciate you showing all that stuff off tonight, and I hope you guys
thank you for
take
the
a
platform.
big interest in it. And like I said, all the links are everywhere. Again, I got the eBay store for all the international shipping now. That's tagged up in the comments. Below in the description is the regular store. His Instagram page, you'll be able to find it anywhere, or just hit me up. I'll send you the link, whatever you need. But I mean, for all your figure stand needs, it's Tosche Station Emporium. That's what we've been rolling with, and to make your displays pop or to add to it. And it's for like all your figures that we've been showing. A lot of people collect all of this stuff, and now even Indie's on the way, and you just showed this off. I like the flight stand idea. That's awesome. Yeah. And then if you do that show, man, there's a lot of people who are into the 3D printing world now, and you have that. I mean, again, look what High School Creations has done with Wall XD,
perfect,
Uncanny
right?
Sculpts, Land Speeder Luke. Like everybody is doing something out there making it happen, and I respect your guys' hustle and everything that you guys are putting into it to get it done and like that. So congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
That's cool.
And
2
Ernie,
years.
thanks for this platform too. Like you're doing a very good service of bringing all the third party guys that are actually like, doing stuff and
Yeah.
trying to make things happen.
Yeah.
So
I
props
want
to
to
you
keep this
for
community going, man,
yeah.
and everybody. Like I said, we're all equal no matter
Yeah,
what
it's been great,
idea
man.
it is.
I'm
This is
telling
me.
you
This is what I love, is the talking and the
yeah.
getting
Yeah.
it out there and the camaraderie and the joking around
Yeah.
and like that. And
If
I
you
want to make sure everybody has the same platform of, hey, I had this idea, this is what I'm doing, and let's put it out there.
yeah,
I mean, I
there's
don't
real
want to say it's me because of why Wall XD got sent over, maybe, but it might be. I mean, I don't
I
know.
was there watching the stream and I saw the numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
saw
So
the numbers just start flying up. I know,
yeah.
for sure.
But yeah, I mean, like having this platform and like what you guys do over at They're Not Dolls and stuff is just kind of like bringing everybody together and being positive and giving people platforms to get into their hobby. Like this is all hobby for us, but if you can monetize your hobby, that's like a great job to have. Like I want to quit my day job and do this full time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to get there. And so it's just great. The feedback,
Well,
everybody
you know what too? I like how everybody has grown. I mean, so Sarlacc has now hit over that. Now, we can get the super chats and we've had a lot of content on there. And so it brings more people. Once it's so funny. Once you hit that number, then other people are then introduced to you, which is so crazy. But then
YouTube's
that
algorithms
does happen.
Man.
Yeah. And then now you have the option of people subscribing to, I mean, to your page of not subscribing, but they can buy into your channel and become a member. Memberships are out there, and everybody has crazy stickers and do this and that, and that's cool. And everybody then releases private videos or things beforehand. Like I know a lot of people don't even know that, but on toymigos we offer you other content than our regular shows for being a member. And we're like up to 40 some already on extra shows right after that. Just still isn't toys, but we can get into movies and snacks or anything. And there's so much out there. Kevin releases videos early or just special content on there. Everybody does something, which is very cool, and it expands and keeps everybody going. And then more show ideas, like Yoko's Midnight 30 is you gotta have a response right after. I hopped in there last night because those shows were blown away. I have work, but I had to just start talking immediately.
Yeah.
So then, you got Live and Live Yoko on Twitch and Midnight 30, and you get that chance to say that. And then, Paul is a nerd himself. And then you have, Fun Boxing Sundays where he gets to show off his stuff and drinking games and everybody's there. Dario has his channel that he shows up on Tuesdays after Chat Migos Assemble. And he's trying to bring back, the aesthetic of what we were doing it with RLU and Rich's Dream over there. But Dario's also made it his own. And that's entertainment, but that's like adult entertainment where we have to get that away for that, And then you have like Mike, Arizona Toys Hunter Guild, who has now grown from his hunting to doing hunting videos and like that. And I just think it's cool for everybody to be out there and grow and have these ideas and keep everybody in a loop and entertained and more ideas for everybody. And I think that's what it's about, and the positivity there, because sometimes you just got to get away. You do. Like right 100%.
Now, this is
I feel
release,
like crap, but I gotta be here. And doing this talk and everything though makes me forget about it for this hour and a half and be like cool and into it. And then it's like,
and you got
I don't feel
2
good.
hours more to go because we're going hard.
We are gonna go hard right now with Sarlacc Digest and the the episodes of The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch was really good. Did you cry?
I know, like,
did you cry? Did you cry?
I of course, I
was crying at work. I was crying at work. I was like,
oh
man,
stupid
allergies like that.
These things get me. They get me.
And literally, dude behind me like, what's wrong? I'm like,
of course,
just a cartoon, just like that. He's like looking sideways at me like a cartoon. And I'm like,
I was watching.
You don't understand the cartoon that I'm watching. And then across the way, I'm trying not to spoil it because then he watches over there. But Clint's not a real fan because then he waits like days to watch everything. And I'm like, how can I talk about anything in our office if you don't watch? You need to watch at night. Come on, guy.
Right.
So
I know,
which
man.
is why what we do.
Yeah, and you know, like on the Sarlacc show, you know, we talk about it same day, you know, and I know that a lot of people stay away and they catch the replay, you know, and then they're like, I wanted to say so much during live shows because we have this whole interactive chat, and we bring in, it's not just the 5 of us on screen, it's everybody who's involved in that talk right now. Yeah,
don't you put that evil on me. No. Oh my God.
Man.
And then it's funny too, you see a great episode and then with all these amazing actors, and all I was waiting for at 1.2 was, I don't know if the rebels would like that, because the ladies man does not like that. And that's all I'm gonna say, because that's all that's going through my head the whole time. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh, this is great. Or
that dude's
everything
awesome.
that happened. Yeah. It was just, it was so good. So good. So I can't wait until we get into all that talk coming up. And then I can't wait to be on with Paul and just sit there and
exactly.
The whole time that Paul's talking. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Yeah. I didn't want to do that.
You're
Sorry,
laughing at Paul?
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
There. That's what I meant to do.
The whole time, just
fat fingers. Yeah.
Hey, when you see Paul, ask him if he's got this. Or Paul, if you're watching this, did you get this one yet? This gunship.
That was my favorite. And do you know when I sold all my shit and everything, dude, that was the hardest for me to get rid of.
Yeah, this was
love that one.
We have 6 gunships now.
Didn't know that was here. I gotta put that. So for those of you who don't know, this is the Clone Wars, the clown one.
Yeah.
Which showed up in a cartoon episode, but then they even made the toy figure of it. Then they added to it by giving you the exclusive pack of the, what was in there, like 5 of that one. Remember they set them up in the scenes and everything?
Yep.
And now I didn't even know that Micro Galaxy was going to do that. Wow.
I didn't know this is part
Where'd you find it at?
Amazon. Like it was on their Amazon. They have a Star Wars Micro Galaxy link or whatever, and this was on there, and it was for pre-order. So I was like, I got that one, and then the first order, like whatever was available, I got. And then they all of a sudden this showed up. I was like, wow, it showed up early. Because Series 3 was announced or was out there now. So I've got all 6 of these gunships now.
Did you have the past one? The old
I got all of them
ship?
now, yeah.
No,
I don't. No.
Okay, so here's the kicker about it. I had 3 of them.
Oh my goodness.
I had 3 of those, and I had 3 sets of figures to go with them.
Wow.
And of course, immediately those were gone.
Yeah, of course.
But that was the only thing that kills me. But like getting rid of your stuff. So like we did that show, and I was selling pops this weekend and everything. And like there was this girl who came and noticed that I had nothing but old stuff, and I saw her just light up for her collection. And she's like sitting there trying to tell me, like, do you know what that's worth? Do you know how old that is? And I'm like, yes, I do. So I was hooking her up with major prices, and she just kept on coming and buying. But like that's what it's about right there. Like when somebody really notices what you have in a collection, like you just showed that off, and I'm super excited for it.
Yeah,
you know, Paul has tried to enable me into getting those because he sent me the Boba Fett starship in there, and I need to. I see them all the time.
I saw them when they first came out.
Where am I going to put them?
Yeah, well, when Jazzware says they're doing this, you know, back I don't know, a couple years ago now, or I was like, oh, cool, more ship. You know, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I got the Millennium Falcon. Came home and opened it up, and it's just like, oh my god. So again, that's what I do. I'm right on Amazon, Target.com, Walmart, and I'm scouring everything. So you can't see it, but over that shelf back there, that's all. There's like 4 shelves there, and it's all the ships. Like all the
for
ships.
Reals?
Yeah, I have everything. Dope. And they don't come with stands. So
no.
There's another reason why I'm doing it too. Yeah, the clown ships.
Are you trying something?
Yeah, I've got
to come up with something.
I do.
That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you can't just put them on a shelf. You can't see them. Like this one doesn't just sit on the floor. You got to put it up, right?
Well,
so
the thing, you know, what's great about those two and other things that you collect is availability.
Yes. Yeah.
That it is out. That it's out there. Okay, people go crazy for those chase ones.
Right.
I understand that, but that is a chase figure.
Yeah.
And so with that though, I've seen snow speeders. I keep seeing the Wave
Oh
1
yeah, man,
again.
they're
I
out
keep
there.
seeing it is out there,
Amazon,
which
right?
is
Amazon
great for a
has
product
Series 1 and
that
2
you have
still
out there.
available. Like they're all there
Uh-huh.
for you. And the TIE Fighter's like $14 right now.
That's cool.
So yeah, 14, and you get the little mini ship. I'm not doing those
The
but I
blind
have some.
boxes?
I
Okay,
have
so
some.
Paul's hardcore into it, and he
I
does
have
those
the
on a live stream
Grogu.
during
Yeah.
IG, and he's fully into it. A lot of people are fully into it. And I saw those ones. So how much are the blind boxes?
I think they're only like, I think retail like $6, $6.99,
Okay.
right?
So did you open yours or you're just
Oh
waiting?
yeah. I have
you
all.
did?
So I have a plan. I bought 4 the TIE Fighters from Amazon, and they're $14, and they come with a blind box. So you get that plus. So blind box plus
nice.
and I got the chase, the Mandalorian with Grogu. No, the Biker Scout with Grogu.
Okay.
I think that's the hardest chase blind box that you can get.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
so I was like,
awesome.
oh damn, So
yeah.
But that's the poison right there, right? Because then it's like, I kind of need them all now.
yeah. And it's crazy in collecting. Like I have pushed back on so much. I don't, I haven't got a Star Wars in such a long time.
Yeah.
Literally. But G.I. Joe is like everything.
Oh, G.I.
Keep
Joe's
getting
like
G.I. Joes.
I think it's the hottest line right now.
Keep coming in. It's so hot right now.
It's so hot right now.
So hot right now.
What keeps coming in? Your what?
Masterpieces, my Transformers. And I love that, of course. So I have something to keep up. As far as hunting out there to look for stuff, I just wanted indie because I want to give it a chance. And so when I saw that they were hitting, I would love to find one and give it a chance. See what happens. Because I did not give it a chance to put in a pre-order.
Right.
Like I'm waiting to see. So I gotta wait. But then I'm also been hunting to finish out there my Predator stuff from NECA because that's coming to an end. So
right.
That, but then those go up too. So I mean, like that. Scott, we mentioned that earlier. Just got all of the
I'm all in.
Indiana
I have
Jones
pre-ordered,
ones, but he had to go to different stores in order to go find them.
Yeah,
I kept asking. I just wanted an indie, and then like that. Scott has been lucky with my stuff, but see, and that's why I do this because the stuff that you don't collect, you see for everyone. So I saw Arizona Toy Hunters Guild put it up. That's Arizona. Okay, in a couple days, maybe we should hit it. I told Scott, if you see this Predator, and then like he's like, this one, I'm like, yes, see, and that worked. Scott don't do Predators, so he sees it. You know, then that's
somebody's always at the store.
Correct. Yeah.
Scott, I think 90% of my collection came from Scott's texts.
Right.
Do you have these? No, I'll PayPal you right now.
Right. Yeah, you gotta have your group in order to keep up with your stuff,
Yeah,
and I know, like you said, it's hard for you to go into the stores right now, so you're more online. But if one of us is in the store, I mean,
and here's the thing: I pre-order everything that I want, and if I find, I just cancel it because those pre-orders aren't coming. Like the news, the Pike Syndicate Trooper came out today, dude. The Paul said March of 2024. All right.
Yeah.
So I've got a whole year to find it in the wild and cancel it.
And Boba was last year.
I mean,
So
those,
again, like
those
I'm saying,
dates are outrageous.
The availability, not only that, but pricing of stuff. So we really have gotten picky. In our collecting, it really has.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, my Sideshow and Hot Toys bill is outrageous right now. So my best friend Luke is being charged. I think
don't forget what I asked for.
Is being charged.
You guys are supposed to be brainstorming for me for my little display. I don't care what it's made out of, but I need that display to put up my Fett. I need that little.
I have Fett and Cad Bane on order.
I don't know what you're gonna come up with, but you need to come up with something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I have it.
So,
but look at Eric saying he got 4 Joes in this week. Damn.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like I'm still waiting on Wicket just shipped. So okay, cool. You know, everybody's been finding Wicket in the wild, but yeah, nice.
This came in like right now too. Everybody keeps throwing sales. And I'm like,
oh, that's the whole thing too. Like the DC universe. I have again here, all down here is all DC. Right, there's like
but you have everything though,
every single one, and I buy them the minute it comes out, and half of them are on sale on Amazon or whatever, like for like $7-8, and I'm like, well, if I just waited, but I can't wait because I don't know which ones are going to be hard, sold out or whatever, and I have that problem. Same thing with the He-Mans too. You know, like as soon as like Big Bad comes out,
He-Man just revealed a whole bunch.
And you know what? They're shipping too.
Shut up. Those ones that everybody just showed
on the Origins, I just got 5 of them shipped today. So Jesus. I'm telling you, I thought we had time.
Who did you get notices on?
Iron Man, or is it Trapjaw, Snakeman, Trapjaw, one of the Sunmen. There's like 4 what was it? Young King Randar. There's like 4 of them or 5 of them that we pre-ordered last week and they already shipped. Like I'm getting them already.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I just got a whole bunch of the revelations too. It's crazy.
So how do you keep up on all the McFarlane DC stuff? Target, ordering, oh really?
Yeah, I just wait for I don't buy the gold label stuff. It's just because the gold labels are like repaints or like unhelmeted, version. So I stay away from those, and those are usually like Targets or Walmarts, right? But as soon as Big Bad puts out a release, I just the ones that I want. Boom, 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 boom.
All right.
I don't buy any of the movie ones.
You're going for the 89 Batman wave or no?
No, I don't buy any movie ones. I don't like. I tend, besides Star Wars, I tend not to like movie renditions of any figures. Like on Marvel, it's always comic book. On DC, it's always comic book.
Okay.
Besides Lord of the Rings, because Diamond Select killing it with Lord of the Rings. And Star Wars, of course, I have no choice. But
I think Adam's still doing that. I think that's Adam's stuff, and it does look really good. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the Lord of the Rings stuff is outrageous. Boromir just got released, and Lurtz. Well, they're coming, but I was hoping another Build-A-Figure, but we'll see. I'm hoping that they go deep in those lines because one of my favorite lines right now that I have is all of the Lord of the Rings Diamond Select, the Build-A-Figure of Sauron. Dude, they're just so good, painted so good, sculpted so good, posability, everything. They're so good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Scott says he did 3 Joes, which I'm wondering what Joes, because I didn't get a text of any new Joes. 2 speeder bikes, Endor Bunker, and the Indy Wave.
Yeah, he's broke, of course.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, all the new Joe, like Scrap Iron. I mean, all those.
What new Joes?
Snow Job. All the pre-orders, probably all.
Oh, I thought he meant what he was like getting in hand right now.
Because right now, in hand in the stores and the Joes, it's all the Python Patrol stuff. Like you can see a ton of those, right?
Yeah. I'm literally behind on that. So like, we're doing dolls and stuff, and I'm like, what is that? I didn't even put a pre-order for that. I swear to God.
Dude, did Joe's drop like 8 figures 2 weeks ago? And then Walmart had their collector con would dropped another 2 figures. Jesus. The Night Viper and Tunnel Rat. Yeah, Tunnel Rat.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's 10 figures in a week. In like easy. Woo. And there's more coming. They're just on a roll. And I'm, that's one of those like, okay, can Star Wars do that? Can Star Wars catch up and do waves like that where there's 8 figures and they're all brand new?
The newest we have is Mayfek said they're going to make a Bo-Katan, and then it's like, do I need that? Because that was out, and then on the import side, and then also Spidey just dropped the Tobey Maguire Spidey.
Yeah.
So everybody's getting hit with that or trying to pick that up. And then I'm looking at it still on the Black Series side, like, well, for a couple more bucks, I could try and catch up. Like, I didn't know there was a Figure Arts Armorer. And so I guess I missed that. And I should
I missed that too. I only have a few Figure Arts, and the Figure Arts that I have, like right above my head there's R2 and 3PO. My definitive, I'll never buy another 6-inch figure again, because those 2 are the definitive SH. Okay. Oh yeah. No matter what. I don't care what Hasbro comes out with. Those are it. Those are it. But I have, I mean, I caught up on Black Series. I'm all in on Black Series still. Because there's still a lot there that we got, and but there's still a lot more that we need.
Damn, Matt says he got the blue barbecue today.
Oh yeah, he's shipping too. So I got notification that he shipped, and there was another Joe that shipped.
For reals?
Yeah, Jeez. That was from Pulse. Oh man, what was it? I think it was the Python Patrol Crimson Guard.
So much out there, man.
Sure. Yeah, there's Joe's, man. Love it.
It is.
I can't wait for my his tank.
I know. I want word on that too.
Yeah.
just to keep us excited
this fall,
but
I think. Yeah.
all right, man. Thank you so much for being here again, guys. Tosche Station Emporium. The link is up there in the comments part for the eBay, which now you can get international shipping, which is such a plus over there. You guys have been asking for it.
About
Marco made
time.
it work. Down below in the description center down there is all the links for all the shows, but also for Tosche Station Emporium. So you just need it there. Or go follow it on IG. The link's there too. Or hit us up. DM us and we'll get you over to there. And again, Margo, thank you for being here tonight. Again,
Thank you.
Brand new to the store is another third space wall. This is design number 3 right here. And coming out in May, we had the reveal of the blast doors, which is very cool, where the doors come in and out for you to do that. The power right there will pop out so you can light it up or do your own effect to it, whatever you need to do. And so make sure you guys go hit that up and get some of these stands in because, again, he has you covered on everything. So from He-Man, which is the purple and green stands right there for all versions.
That's what I use them
Masters of
for.
the
You can use them
Universe.
for whatever, but yeah, I use them for the He-Mans.
We also have the brand new Super 7 does work for G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the brand new design there. And what else did we have? As you can see here, there was everything. The stand. But here, for you turtle fans out there, here's Dario's Turtles on the brand
Dario's
new
Turtles again.
stands, which fits for all your different turtles from Playmates to NECA to Super 7 as well. And then here's a great shot of this Darth Maul that I need with the blast doors in the back with his what do we call these?
Imperial crates.
The crates.
I just call them crates,
And then your different versions of the space walls behind it. And look how good that looks.
For you can light it up and
either in your display. Correct. Yeah. So again, Mooch, awesome, man. Happy 2-year anniversary.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on and being here with me tonight. And
anytime, man. Like this is fun just to hang out and chat too, and talk shop and all that. So yeah, I'm excited for what's coming out. As long as, as like I said, as long as the community we're all part of it, I ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Look at
thank you.
Right there.
Yes.
Orale.
Yes. Thank you.
Get it. Everybody go right now. Put your orders in.
If it wasn't for like the feedback and stuff from the Federation, from the toymigos, just everybody that's been awesome on Instagram. I wouldn't be doing this, So
the only thing I can request is the next time we need a push button so it does this. We can have that.
Yeah.
A speaker.
I've been toying again, just been toying. I've been talking to Scott with this about having a quote unquote EX line or enhanced line, which is a realistic versions of things. Not so you won't see any print lines. They'll be full on painted, realistic dioramas of things and full electronics and everything. So, I mean, as much as I want, like I said, I want this to be my full-time job. So
look at that. There's a review for you right there, Margo. Ainsgate says I bought some stands like a year ago or more, and they are awesome.
Well, thank you so much for your support and
very
feedback.
Cool, brother.
Again, thank you so much. Again, without the community, of course, I'm nothing, right? So, it's been great. It's been very, very, very positive, and I can't wait to do more. I really can't. So,
orale. Shoes. Nah. All right, man. So and then good luck to your show coming out too when you have Tosche Station up and running and showing the printing aspects and helping people there. Again, community, go out and support Tosche Station Emporium, as we've said. I'll be dropping a commercial in here soon too, so you guys always know what's up, and we'll have a commercial set up with the link and everything like that. So stay tuned for that. Again, these space walls the blast doors will be available in May. Space walls are ready now, so go put that in and all your stands that you need. He sells them by the pack, so you can start fixing your shelves and get everything together. And then
put samples in every order too. Samples of everything.
Very cool. Mooch is got to get ready for Sarlacc Digest.
Yes.
And we will be there to fully get into the Bad Batch, the last 2 episodes. for the season finale, and then the brand new episode 2 of The Mandalorian. So stick around. Again, that's down there below in the description as well. If not, I'll be putting a link up in the stories as well too. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for everybody being here. Again, Mooch, I will talk to you in 20 minutes. We go on at 8. Thank you very much for being here.
Anytime, man. My pleasure.
Everybody, thanks. I appreciate all you guys.
Bye,
we'll
Federation.
See you later. Bye. Bye.